everyone, today it is time for a product review, and it is something I'm really excited to review because I think it's going to be really hyped, and I've kind of heard things about it, but not so much. But it is the Becca Jaclyn Hill Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Champagne Glow Palette. I don't know, that seems really long, but here it is, and it comes with 3 of the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors. Now, I do not own anything from Becca besides this. This was $34. Now, a full-size Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector is $38. These are US prices, but easy dubs. And I did the math, and technically, based on the amount of product in here versus the amount of product in a full size, this is worth $34.20. So you're saving 20 cents by buying this. Also, you get to try out 3 different colors. If you're like me and you've never tried anything from Becca, I think that's really helpful. So I'm really excited about this, and let's just get into talking. So let's talk about the packaging first. It is this kind of a brushed gold packaging. It is kind of reflective. It says Becca Jaclyn Hill right there. And then on the back it tells you the names. However, my back is upside down, and I'm not sure if they put the stickers on backwards or, and maybe I'm just making this up and trying to make an excuse. So most time, as you know, if you watch, like, this is how you hold it if you're like talking about it in a video, and now I can read it. So does that make sense? I don't know if she did that on purpose or if mine's just messed up. I don't know. But it's a nice plastic that's really sturdy. It doesn't feel cheap and brittle and like it's gonna snap off. It has just a snap closure, but it seems really sturdy and nice, and it clicks like that. Also, I wanted to mention the mirror. This mirror takes up the entire area. You know when you get palettes here, I'll show you an example. I hauled this yesterday as well. I'll link the haul down below. This is my BH Cosmetics Galaxy Chic. You see how this mirror is not all the way across? How you've just got like a border around the mirror? Well, that's not really necessary. With the Becca palette, oh no. You're getting every single centimeter of mirror you can get. It also has Becca Jaclyn Hill right here. And then you have your 3 products. These are really nice sizes. I read these are really small, blah, 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 and I think they're not. They're probably the size of like $50. So I was thinking they'd be like here's a NYX Hot Pot Single. And I was thinking it'd be like that size, but look, it's significantly bigger. And obviously I have light skin, so I was a little worried about these colors, but let's just talk about it. So first we have Pearl, which is a creamy white. Now, in case you're wondering, I do have this on my face and in my eyeshadow today. So this is what's on my inner corner and as my brow bone. Super shimmery, super white. Now, I say shimmery, but it's almost like a metallic finish, but there's no glitter in here. You see that? So that's beautiful. Then we have the famed Champagne Pop, which in my personal opinion is really gold. I mean, it's beautiful. It is what's on, it's my highlighter. It's also what's on the lid. But that's pretty gold to me. I think this is the Balm Luminizer, another super hyped up, amazing highlighter. Probably my favorite. This is really a champagne to me. So I'm going to swatch it. You see how it's less gold? I don't know, they kind of look alike, but they're not. Here, let me do finger swatches side by side. So you see how it's got a gold hint, but it's not straight up gold like this one is. This is the Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop. This is the Luminizer. So you see the difference? So that's just my opinion. I still like it. I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm just saying if you're expecting it to be like the Balm, if you want a true champagne, you don't want any gold, I recommend this as opposed to the Becca Jaclyn Hill. But they have a similar finish, a very high shine metallic, hey girl, I've got some highlighter on kind of look. And last but not least is this one. This is Blushed Copper, which I'm not going to lie, I was scared about. I would say I have a light complexion. I wouldn't go so far as to say fair, but definitely not medium. I would say light. And I was like, there's no way I can use that copper shade as a highlight. It's very pretty. I've put it kind of a little bit on the outer bit and on the crease. And I actually have it today as a blush topper. I'm using This is in my 9 by New Year's, which I'll link below in case you're not up to date with that. I'm using this, excuse me, what do you call it? Blush as the base, and then I have that just very lightly over it. And I don't think I look bad. I don't think it looks fake and coppery and gross. So I think if you have light skin, you can use it as a blush topper. Now, if you have really fair skin, I think you could probably still pull it off. If you have darker skin, I guess you could use that as a highlight. I don't know. If you have a darker complexion, do you use that as a highlight? It just seems really coppery to me. But then I guess the pearl would look ashy if you're like really deep. I don't know. Let me know if you have this. But for me and my light complexion, I think it works. I think they're pigmented enough to definitely use as eyeshadows. I do have a base on. Again, it's one of my 9 by New Year's products, the Revlon ColorStay Smoky Shadow Stick in Atomic. So I've got that on. It's really dry base. I don't love it. But this is pigmented. They're beautiful shades. And I think if you're like me and you've never tried anything from Becca, this is a really great deal. Now, that being said, I think this is going to last me 653 years. I don't foresee myself going through these products quickly. So, and I've heard the same thing with the full size, which this is not the full, this is, let's see, the full size is 0.328, so the Balm is slightly larger, but like, it's 0.02 ounces larger, so pretty much the same. But you know, I don't foresee myself going through one of these quickly, or one of these. So if you have blush copper or pearl or champagne, if you've got this, I'm not sure you should purchase this. However, if you've got one and you're interested in trying the other two, why not? Or if you love champagne pop, if you've got two of these and one of them is champagne pop, which is limited edition, you're like, girl, I'm just afraid. This is still cheaper than buying a full-size one. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a good deal, but the different color options aren't as attractive if you've got them, in my opinion. But this is a nice size, and I don't foresee myself going through this anytime soon, probably ever. Does that make sense? So all in all, I give this 2 thumbs up. I really like it. I like Jaclyn Hill. I think she's great. I think she's funny. I think she's honest. That's just my opinion. Some people dislike her, and that's, you know, that's your prerogative. I'm not coming here saying you have to like Jaclyn Hill, but I think it's cool that she's gotten the opportunity to do this, and I think that her product is beautiful, and I like to think that, you know, she had some say on the design, and like, why would you waste mirror space and things like that. So I really like it. I think it's just great for traveling. I did use this mirror to do my entire face and makeup, and it was great. So I feel like I've said everything. Hopefully I haven't been too redundant. Let me know if I've missed something, or if you're like, hey, what about this? Or how does it compare to this or something? But they're beautiful, high shine, without glitter highlighters. Again, this is my first time I've ever tried Becca, and I do think, in my opinion, it lives up to the hype. So, let me know if you have any questions, comments, requests, suggestions. If you have any questions about what's on my face or any of those videos I've mentioned, they'll all be linked in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. It means the absolute world to me, and I'll see y'all real soon. Bye.